Okay, so Jimmy's been wanting to start this new series called Jimmydrives It. Basically, just gonna go out and drive anything that I possibly can, because it seems like I'm always driving something different every day. So I'm gonna start this thing off. I've got a 2022 Canam Maverick Sport 1000R, and it's also an XMR, so it's kind of built for the mud. But this is what we're going to start with, so I'm going to start to go through some details on it real quick, and then we're going to do some testing for Jimmydrives It. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to start this off. I've got 3 criteria for each of these things that I drive. Number 1 is going to be, will it do a burnout? We'll see. Number 2, will it jump? Or can it jump? Or, will it break when it jumps? Third thing is, will it go fast? Because everybody knows Jimmy likes to go fast. So we're going to be testing all 3 of those things on each of these things that Jimmy drives and have a little fun with it. All right. Yee-hoo! So this is basically a stock Canam Maverick Sport 1000. It's got the XMR package, so that just means it's got some, built-in snorkels back here, and maybe a little bit upgraded suspension and things like that. So just minor stuff compared to the regular one. It also comes with a winch. It's kind of built for the mud and water. The only thing that's really been done to this as far as modifications are the tires. We put some 32-inch System 3 XTR 370s on here. And they work really well. And that's really all that's been done to this thing. So completely stock, nothing's been done to the suspension, nothing's been done to the motor, no tuner, no exhaust, nothing. So basically stock right out of the box. And this is going to be the first unit that Jimmy drives today. All right. For test number 1, Jimmy's going to see if this Canam 1000 Maverick is going to do any kind of a burnout. Not sure what it'll do. Never really tried one, but here goes nothing. Woohoo! We ready? Here goes nothing. Woo-hoo! We're going to try to power brake it. Alright, for our third and final try, I'm going to do it with no brakes, just see what it does. I doubt if it's going to get any spinning, but we'll see what happens. Here we go. You ready? Okay, so this is the takeoff ramp. I just measured it. It's 5 feet tall. So that's the takeoff ramp. 5 feet tall. Come up here, and we got a gap, and then the landing ramp. All right, here we go. A little test run to the jump. See what happens. Seems all right. Okay, first jump of a new jump that Jimmy just built, and here we go. Let's see what happens. Woohoo! Yahoo! Okay, this is jump number 2 in the old Canam. Here we go. Yee-haw! Woo-hoo! All right. That was awesome. A lot of fun right there. Woohoo! Okay, this is jump number 3 in the Canam 1000 Maverick. Here we go. Yeehaw! Woohoo! Did a little bit slower on that one. Didn't go quite as far. So here's the landing ramp. I've just measured it out from the face top of the takeoff ramp to right here where I landed. That's the rear tires right here. So give you a little perspective there. Boom. That was 34 feet distance. So not a huge jump, but not bad for a stock Can-Am with no, modifications to the suspension or anything. Jimmy's pretty happy. Woo-hoo! That was fun. Okay, speed test number 1. We have 100 feet to the cone up there. We are in high gear, 2-wheel drive. Let's see how fast you'll go. All right, 1, 2, 3. 32 miles an hour when we hit the cone. Let's see what we got next. Okay, speed test number 2. We are in high and 4-wheel drive. So let's see how she launches on this one. Here we go. Looks like 34 miles an hour for the 100 feet in 4-wheel drive. Here we go. Looks like 34 miles an hour for the 100 feet in 4-wheel drive. Okay, just for fun, for test number 3, we are going to put it in low 4-wheel drive and see how fast she will go 100 feet to the cone. Here we go. Hit the limiter. Looks like we hit 27. That was it. All right, so after 3 jumps, 3 burnouts, and a speed run, the old Can-Am Maverick Sport 1000 is still in good shape. Nothing's broken. That suspension's dialed in for factory. Mirrors are still on. Headlights. Spotlight up here is still good. Speakers didn't fall off. Only thing that fell off on this thing after 3 jumps was the top of the snorkel. Goes right here. Easy fix. Even my sign didn't come out. It's not even taped in or anything. All right, so that's pretty impressive. Jimmy's happy. Woo! All right, so now that we're done with our 3 tests on this Can-Am, I gotta rank them. It's gonna be a 1 through 10 ranking, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, or 0 being the lowest. So I'm gonna start with the burnouts on this thing. Weren't very good. It is belt driven. It's got larger tires on it than stock, and it spun them a little bit, but it didn't smoke the tires or anything. So we are going to give the burnout a 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Yeah, not the greatest, but still had fun. Fun machine. Woohoo! All right, next we have the jump. That was a lot of fun. This thing actually jumps pretty good for being a stock machine. Nothing done to the suspension, completely off the showroom. So I haven't even messed with the dials on them, Fox shocks or anything. So here we go. We're gonna give the jump a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 on this thing because it flew pretty decent. Never jumped a jump that big in this machine, and it's all stock. It's got bigger tires on it. That's really the only thing it has. No modifications to the engine, so we didn't have any problems with getting speed to the jump, anything like that. So gonna give it a 7. We'll see if there's something better, but that was a lot of fun. Woohoo! Okay, we also did a little speed test. Speed wasn't bad on it. It launches pretty quick. It'll kind of put your head back a little bit. Not much. Depends on if it's in 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive. But again, we're just doing the 100-foot speed test, and it did pretty well. So, you know, probably not the best, but not the slowest either. Like I said, no turbo adders on this thing, no modifications, no exhaust. The motor is completely bone stock 1000. So here we go. We're gonna give speed a 5 out of 10. Yeah, not bad. Right there in the middle of the road. Woohoo! All right. Awesome. Got to give this thing an overall fun factor score of 7. It was a lot of fun. It'll do just about anything you want it to do. Not only that, you can take it in deep water, mud, whatever you want to do. It's a lot of fun. Yee-hoo!